Love these cinematic shots.
They're so good, right?
They're so good. Makes me really want to play Fortnite.
Oh, he just walked out. Shout out to Nick. Great recording stuff.
He just dropped down. First floor.
Yeah, they're both trying to get me. I'm pushing out.
Yep.
On high ground.
Oh.
Oop. I need help.
Yep.
He's above me.
Yeah, he dropped down. I hit him for 102.
Knocked. On me.
Nice.
Oh, above.
Oh, he's right here, yeah.
He's hit 58. He's one shot. Ground level.
Yep.
Got him. Let's go, baby.
Nice, good stuff. I got shield for you and medkit.
Lit.
Sure.
Good fucking pressure, bro.
I guess that's a hard.
I thought I trained him a little bit better.
I'm about to
than
jump
that,
on him.
There you go. I thought you
Or
learned
maybe I
that.
trained him perfectly, and that's why he was dancing on body.
Play smart.
Side chat. What are your thoughts? Ball skirmish.
17 and 8.
Oh, I fucking
Exotic, chaotic.
got
Ooh,
me.
Tfue
One guy's
by
lit. He's lit.
Doobie?
Oh,
And looks like Myth just took out a duo as
Keep
well.
dreaded
And the
him.
kill feed. Watching.
oh man! I pumped him in the face and edited down on him and he got a pump on me.
Oh, so that was Tfue in that building who they were fighting
Yep.
in. Punisher hearing the fight, wants to be a part of it. Pushing up. He's got an SMG. Ooh, already taking down tendons. That was quick.
Oh,
He
wait,
hit some great shots.
I think his teammate, I'm not sure if they're very close to bleeding out or, yeah, they're down right there. Punisher! Oh.
So that's really interesting that he decided to go for the elimination instead of supporting his teammate while he was knocked. Because I don't think that, is it Double?
Double.
Double. I don't think that Double would have pushed him while he was, because they had just finished fighting Tfue. But
I think it might have been that Double didn't exactly know, or rather Punisher didn't know where Double was exactly, so he's just playing it safe. I agree, though. I feel like especially when you're like, I'm at 5,
just play for yourself.
4, 3,
hey, Punisher,
2.
I'm over here. Can you help me?
Please help.
I mean, we don't know. Maybe he was like, you know what? Better off without me, man. Focus on your game. I've heard that too in comms. So
that's fair. Again, goes back to play your own life.
We can only guess. Looks like Cease finished off sidearms and deluxe, but he did lose his teammate in the process. Not sure if that was just a knock or a finish, but I'm sure. No more ammo in his SMG.
Oh.
Double, however, 108. So he's going to be able to take down those walls quickly. Hopefully get that shot on him, but
he doesn't have any build right now, but he cracks back.
Yeah, Punisher choosing to drop down, maybe get the drop and catch him off guard, but stop! Everyone in this room is laughing at me right now.
I had to mute myself. I was actually dying.
So you.
I was actually dying. Hey, Ninja's here fighting.
King Richard is super low. I'm gonna save that one for another lull in the game.
We'll come back.
This is definitely an intense moment.
Here, we want to drop out. We can drop out and leave. I don't know if you'll die though.
Yeah, Joseph's cute making an aggressive push here.
You want to talk about it or nah? You edited it and I literally clicked it and
it's interesting. They're not.
You know what I mean? Like I couldn't edit it. Like you edited it and then I tried to edit it and then I clicked and shot.
Explosives to take down the base. But unfortunately, it is protected.
He hit basically to work. And Ghost Aiden eliminated Nickmercs with a rifle. Oh boy.
Oh boy.
Still
have no material.
Wow, Ninja was able.
That's my rocket. That's such a bad play, man.
Knocked down by King Richard. King Richard sitting on 1 health and a mini shield. Not a position you want to be in.
Sofa knocks out Savage, and then Ninja and King Richard. There you go. They are eliminated.
And these guys are getting sprayed out, it sounds like. So there is a team close by. We know that on the hill, we've got a couple.
Oh, Gronky knocks Aiden. We also have a replay.
Oh, okay.
Let's check this out. Aiden versus Nickmercs. And there you go.
Real quick.
Yep, he peeks around the corner.
What's up, my dude?
What's up, my dude? There you go. Still Aiden's towers, ladies and gentlemen.
I mean, at the end of the day, Gronky did get revenge for his teammate. But we see Myth and Sesfi pushing it.
They're here. They're like, hey, we know someone's here. Come on out.
We heard the fight. We want to be a part of it.
Just bring us your loot. Let's have a loot transfer.
Just come out of the storm. We won't bite.
We won't bite. Just the gun will.
Okay, so guys, the sandwich. Okay.
The sandwich. Here we go.
All the pros in here are going to be like, Kristen, I know what it means to be sandwiched, but when you are playing the game and you have one team that's pushing you from one side and another team pushing you from another side, you are the meat of the sandwich, and they are the bread. And you always want to see the opportunities that you can make another team the meat, where you can both be taking shots on them with another team, as opposed to being focused by two teams. So anytime you can disengage, we saw it very clearly in a few of the games this morning for EU, and if I notice it in here, well, you'll see the pro making the decision to not be in the center of everything and to become the bread. So if I refer to that, it's only because we talked about it today, and it's just great. And that's all I'm going to say about it, because everyone's still giggling in this room with me.
I just, what you're saying is hilarious. In general, it's just funny to me.
Oh,
JO, the second tallest man in the world, goes down. Hamlinz being the first tallest.
Yep.
Fuzzy
In
and
the
Flame.
air.
In the air, yeah.
Yeah.
What?
It's just a vulnerable place to be in. I mean, you can't build it all. You just get shot at. So you really got to use your jumps, your riffs, and your jump heads strategically.
There you go.
So we got a
Look at
new
all
little
these
setup in
people.
here. I like this. They've made a
What?
new city around Bridge.
There you go. This is new.
Epic
You guys knew about
designers,
this new
take note.
place? Did you guys know about this? It's a new place in,
It looks great.
in the world right now.
Yeah. But yeah, you see right next to High Distortion right now is Bizzle and his teammate, and they're just posted up.
Ooh,
Everyone
hold
here is
on.
going to be content.
Myth goes in and
Oh.
grapples up and finds the Llama Sir and
How
takes him
did
down.
Myth get over here so fast? Were they not just at Tilted trying to get that final kill on Gronky?
Listen, Myth is just a legend himself.
Oh.
There you go. He's good. He's good. Now, the question is, are there any of the Shadow Stones?
I think we've got a few teams
There's
looking
one
for
right there.
it.
Yeah, look. So you got Sepsi's going to find one.
Oh, they're each going to
There
get
you go.
one, Myth and Sepsi. Fear itself and Gronky
Oh,
fighting, but
he's
I
gonna go
think
down.
both of them are going to go down to Storm
Can
potentially.
Gronky pick up the elimination? One of them is going to go down. Gronky was lost in the storm.
Oh my gosh.
And Fear itself. I think that was
Well,
really
I don't know
well
if
played.
either of those guys were close to that 4 mark. Do we know how many Nickmercs and Gronky had in terms of eliminations?
Let's take a look.
So
right
they were
here.
sitting at 2.
1. Yeah,
so,
2 total.
I mean, that last kill would have not put them into the points. So
Yeah, they were just trying to find an extra elimination, but unfortunately, they went down. And that was the right play. You know, they basically started blocking walls between each other so that if one of them wasn't eliminated by the other player, they get lost to the storm, and then no one gets credit for that. So I think that was a smart play on their part.
definitely. So for the eliminations right now, the top right now is Cease and Tenaris, which, yay, go Fortnites. We got Double and Tendons, who we saw with those early game fights in Greasy, I believe.
And you
And
just
Nick-
cursed them. We're getting really good at cursing people. Because Double and Tendons have been eliminated.
Both of them are down?
Yeah.
Okay, well, you know, they made that 4. They got that 1 point.
Yeah.
I'm not sure which club they're for, but, you know, every point counts.
There
Okay?
you
Just get in
go.
that top 10, everybody.
That's all.
You get that
is
prize
matters.
pool, and you get those points for your team. You get to be the hero of your team for the week. Okay? How does that feel?
There you
Great.
go. There you go. Now we saw 55 players currently in the lobby. Check out this new safe zone. We're heading up north of Paradise. There's a lot of hills here, and you can
I
kind of
love
see.
this area.
Yes, it's really fun. Elevation
Lots
changes.
of hills, open
Mhm.
space.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Now the key thing will be hopefully we don't end on this mountain because as we saw from the previous game.
So what are
mountain
these
always
lines
wins.
that we're seeing on the mini map right now? Is
this-
that when they're firing?
I
Shows
believe
the
so.
line?
That
Oh,
is
that's-
when they are aiming down sights.
Oh, aiming down sights. Oh, okay,
So
cool.
essentially, yeah, it's like where they're shooting. Yeah.
So it's like, I see you, I see
It's like
you,
pew, pew,
I see you.
So you can kind of see there's like little laser beams.
I like it.
There you go. More information for you guys at home because that's what we care about here is giving you information.
I just saw Diggy go down in the chat. He's also a member of the Fortnites and a great player. I had a chance to play with him in trials. And, ooh, Zexro getting another elimination. I do work. So lots
You
of
do
people
work, not
posted
basically do
up.
work. See how I turned it around? Yeah. I mean, that's also a fact of life. You know, you do work. So, HD though, look at him over yonder. Look at all these people left alive. Did I really get you that? You're welcome.
I just don't know what to do with that.
There you go. Listen, I'm the person that compliments and builds you up, and then you know, make sure everyone else knows how incredible you are.
Oh, thank you.
Got
very
your back.
much,
Got
very
your back.
much.
Poach though.
So Poach is on his own, but
Yes.
I don't think this is ever a problem for Poach. He's definitely the type of player that in a lobby like this, he's still feeling confident. Maybe he's not going to take those aggressive plays against other duos, but you know, looking probably for the third party, looking to get a nice spot in the zone before the storm closes, and take some shots on the people that are currently outside of the zone. And there's still a few of them. We got 1 more minute left till the storm closes.
Yeah, I mean, I think being alone, you know, obviously, if you think about it like a math equation, if in duos, if one of your players goes down, that's technically 50% of your power, right?
Definitely.
That goes down. So it's 50 versus 100%. It's very difficult. Lupo, though, he's all by himself.
All by himself.
Dad? But yeah, I mean, even if you are alone, it's not the end of the world. You can still do things to pick up, like you're talking about, third partying, looking for opponents that maybe peak too long. He's got the heavy sniper. He can take them down. And even if he doesn't confirm the elimination, he got the down. So when that player is eliminated, he'll get the credit. So it's not necessarily over for him.
Look at this play right now.
He's got his work cut out, though. Yeah, and just like, hello.
He does not have a lot of mats. So I think his decision right now to just move with the storm as it's closing in and use as little mats as possible. And right now, in that case, that is as little mats as possible because there's a lot of firing coming down on him. And, ooh, he's found a nice thick wall to hide behind.
I almost wish he had done the ramp technique.
Oh, Bizzle getting the elimination on Lupo.
Oh, Dr. Lupo. Of course, it's
Lupo
Bizzle.
was very low, so.
Yeah, he was having a tough time there.
Yeah, Bizzle, they were like the gatekeepers up there, too. They had a big tower on the hill, and we're just spectating everyone coming in. And oh, look at this nice little base from HD. He's got his own bridge that he's looking to take shots from.
Alexia Ray, though, goes down, and Zexro is immediately picked off.
They're in a really hard position. Everyone that's made it towards the more inside of the zone, they're really watching that edge. Because you know people are going to be coming off with less resources. They're tired. Their shield is low. So that's a great time to try and get those eliminations. And we see HD leaving his little bridge to pursue. I'm not sure who he's pursuing right now. C's getting another elimination. So I think they're actually still on top now. Yeah, with 5 eliminations, if they get 1 more, they're heading into that 2-point range.
They're doing very well right now.
Yeah, C's is an incredible, incredible player when he wakes up on time.
Well then, here you go.
Story for, oh, there you go. Another frag.
Animal.
Yeah.
Oh, and
well,
look.
I mean, Animal had no shields, no team, and low resources, so I'm sure the loot drop for that elimination was not very fruitful, but it's still an elimination,
really,
and that pushes
like
them into 6.
It's not like a llama pinata. It's like a, hey, I just
It's
found
like,
loot on the ground in the world.
were you still alive with this much stuff? How'd you do that?
And here are your current top 5 standings. You saw them there for just a moment. But back over to Poach. Again, he's by himself. That's okay.
And we got
Poach
a
is
few guys
familiar.
sitting on 3 right now, too. So Myth still with 3 points, Sofa and Squatting Dog with 3 points. And then we've got Annie and Tooney. And Joseph is cute. They also have 3. And, oh my gosh, there it is. Anthony. That's nice.
That's a good one.
So yeah, a few people sitting on 3 points. So these guys' goals right now is definitely going to be able to get that extra elimination before they go down. Going down out of top 5, so when you go down 6th, heartbreaking. And going down on 3 eliminations, also heartbreaking.
Yeah. Again, take a look at the scoreboard. Just like you were pointing out before, here are your current eliminations. Again, Sace and Tina Rays, they're so close. They are currently sitting on 6 eliminations. 2 more means they get 3 points. That would be huge.
So talented, and I just saw C's toggle through a rift as well. So that's ideal for them. They have that rift. They probably have a lot of materials and ammo and guns just from their past eliminations. And yeah, hopefully good positioning. I'm not sure who is where right now. Vivid is currently out of zone. He's looking over at the next zone that he has to push into, and it looks like they're going back towards bridge. I think it looked from the minis, the mini map. So
yeah, they're going back,
towards bridge.
Yep.
So the nice thing about this is if you've done a good job building your way towards the zone, you can just follow your build right back. But I think for a lot of players, they got there through rifts or through jump pads, and then you don't have as much advantage. And Fuzzy and Flame going down to Joseph is cute.
That's a stage.
I want to know who Joseph is.
Joseph, are you cute?
Can you send me a pic on Twitter, Joseph?
There you go. There it is. So much fun casting with you.
What?
We have
you don't want
similar
a picture
humor.
of Joseph?
That's fair. All right, Joseph.
Am I the
After
only
this,
one?
we expect a tweet. We will judge you. We'll
Yeah.
give you a 10 out of 10, or wherever you
Whoa,
may fall.
we're not gonna judge him. What kind of?
Well, no,
Wait
I mean
a
we gotta
second.
confirm.
No, we're not gonna judge
No,
your
not like
photo.
a.
Hot or not.
Oh my! No, I'd get in trouble for that, so we're not gonna do that.
Oh Lord.
I'm just gonna stick with
Ooh.
what your name says. Joseph is cute. That's a
Bizzle
fact of
just
life.
got
But-
a knock on
They're
the
getting above us.
Yep.
and
Yeah.
in the limb.
And
All right,
above.
finishing off
Back
that. And
Okay.
ooh, someone just got knocked to the storm.
Got him in on
And
the
at
rush.
this point, this
I
is
got him.
Oh, nice,
this is
nice.
about the time that you
Sounds like more
Getting
on
his
it.
don't want
lit. Getting his lit. Yeah, there's definitely more under.
get the revive
chill
on your
out.
teammate in storm.
Yeah, yeah.
Definitely ticks a little too much. You're better off just conserving your health and playing as a solo. Ooh, Myth. Getting the elim on tempo.
That's right.
So they get into that 4 mark range. Joseph is
point.
cute sitting on the 4 mark range. And yeah, we still have Crispy and Cloak who are still alive. I think their strategy is probably similar to before. You know, just play it safe and then full send the,
Yeah,
the
well-
final zone.
Well, keep in mind, after game 1, they dropped 14 eliminations, so they're probably feeling pretty good. They're like, hey, look, we've more than likely set the most eliminations this day.
Definitely.
Probably hold off a little bit. I mean, obviously,
Well, the 8
you wanna
elims,
go full
3
send.
points is still important though.
Yeah. They may even be looking to
Ooh, C Centenaries. Tina Reyes.
Tina Reyes.
With the 7 eliminations right now. Tina Reyes is also an exceptional player. She's part of the Fortnites. I've just recently learned about her. I've caught a few of her streams. Amazing, amazing, amazing woman. You want to catch those. And she's definitely one of the people to watch out because she's doing the scrims, she's taking the time, doing the practice, and really making an effort to make it all the way, which she is. Her and Cease sitting on 7 eliminations, going for their 8th right here.
Can they confirm it?
Oh,
It's super close.
peeking into that minigun. I'm not sure if that's Tina Reyes with the minigun, but I think a lot of things are happening around Cease right now.
Yes.
He's like, I'm just gonna take a little
Panic,
second over
panic.
here.
Hold on, panic. They do have the rift to go.
Oh, Myth! Just shotgun chap. Amber down to the storm, starting to play themselves. HD going down, Zate going down, Valk going down. Lots of eliminations, and you see Vivid. This is Vivid's ideal positioning right now. He loves to have that high ground. He's peeking down, no one's peeking up at him, and he's just free to use his assault rifle on whoever he pleases. Who already having 5 eliminations. If he gets 2 more, he's gonna be, 1 more, he'll be into the 2-point range. So, hey Barney,
Hey,
get some shots out there, Barney.
that guy. Hey, that guy. Barney. Over
That
there.
guy, Barney.
But yeah, I mean, you hit the nail on the head. This is
GG,
Vivid.
dude.
This is him in his element, right? He's
How many
like, yeah, I'm
kills
gonna
we
sit up
get?
top.
5? All right.
Especially with the silenced AR, it's
Yeah.
much quieter. So even if he's taking
Nobody
shots, you're
is
not paying
thinking to
attention.
peek up above. And
Exactly.
I just saw Anthony's peek up and see that there is some flats going up above them. And Cease and Tina Reyes still only need 1 more elimination for that 8. But I think it's very important for them to also try and get into that top 5. So that's why you don't see them playing super aggressive. They know they only need 1 more. So just stay alive. 72 Hours does knock and finish Tina Reyes. Nico going down to Excels. But I haven't seen Bizzle. So I'm not sure if he's just playing quiet or if, him and his teammate are still alive with 4 eliminations. So they are getting that, 1 point times 2.
That's right.
There we go.
That's right. They're just chilling. They're like, look, we've got the multiplier active. Let's just even if they just place, that's 3 points basically.
Yeah.
Especially with that multiplier.
Joseph he was getting a lot of eliminations with those explosives, but now
He went out
he
with a
just
bang.
went out with a bang. Goodbye, Joseph. Oh. I think
Wow.
Nico was already knocked, so Vivid finishes up the knock. Bizzle getting an elimination on Excels. And look at Vivid. Adding all these roofs, making sure that he is secure. Without having those bounce pads, you really don't have a lot of ways to get down. If you don't have the shockwave or the rifts, or maybe you build your way down. I see a lot of people
Right.
using walls and floors to go down, but nothing super quick. But that was close.
That was really close.
So Saf
Stop.
and Nico, they also have 3 eliminations right now. So if they get 1 more, that's a point for their team, which is definitely something they're looking out for.
They're also
Taking a little bit of damage.
bandits.
But, oh, wait, I just noticed Saf has 3 medkits.
He's probably looking to go to
And
heal off.
this is looking a lot like a heal off. You see Cease, with the 8 eliminations, using a jump pad to try and get the high ground. I think there is someone up here. I think he might have just passed him, but he's gonna sit at the top, and he's just gonna start his
Heal,
med
yeah.
kit. Doesn't look like anyone's trying to contest that high ground. Creo finishing off Vivid.
That's 3.
And they have 3, so Clarify and Creo probably want to find one more here. 9 remaining in the zone. So, okay.
Oh.
No!
Oh, Faze had the
Cease!
double.
He can't use his med kit
It's too
anymore.
late, yeah.
Oh, and
The
that's
lobby's
7th
spinning out.
place. These are all solos
Barney's
left
down.
now. Bizzle,
Clarify, I think he's
still
gonna go down first. Aspect might be the one.
Yes, Aspect.
Aspect is the winner.
All right.
Going to a heal off. Wow. You know what else is interesting? Standings.
Oh!
Let's take a look before we hop into the next game. So currently, right at the
my
top,
goodness.
Bizzle and Psalm with 12 points. Sen Aspect and Lanane right behind them. Clarify and Creo with 7 points. Excels, Strugs with 5. Crispy and Faze Cloak with 4. And don't forget the top 10 currently, the duos will place in the money. So right now, Destroy and Ghost Aiden right on the cusp.
Yes, and we have 2nd place, 8th place, and 11th place with 2 times multipliers, which is amazing. So Aspect having the 2 times for the victory. Anthony and Tina Reyes, those 2 squads having the 2 times for their 8 eliminations.
That's
so,
right.
well, hopefully they don't die off the bat. You know, hopefully they win 1 up on Dingle Derper and KP5 and Salty again. We'll see. But it's definitely going to make for an interesting game. And, you know, past the point of the first few people, we see a lot still with those 3, 2, 1 points. So everyone is very close.